7 unusual models in the fashion world you'll find hard to believe. 7. Melanie Gaydos. Melanie Gaydos is a true trailblazer in the modeling world. Born with a rare genetic disorder called ectodermal dysplasia, she has no teeth, sparse hair, and suffers from blindness in one eye. But Melanie never let her condition define her limit. Breaking into fashion through bold collaborations with avant-garde photographers, she redefined what beauty means on the runway. Her haunting ethereal look challenges conventional beauty standards, making her a symbol of raw authenticity in an industry often obsessed with perfection. Melanie has walked for fashion weeks, starred in music videos, and become a vocal advocate for inclusion. Her journey proves that uniqueness is not a flaw, but a powerful force of beauty. 6. Brooks Ginnan. Brooks Ginnan is not your typical fashion model. With vitiligo covering much of his body and striking white eyebrows and lashes, his appearance stands out in every frame. Bullied for looking different, Brooks turned his uniqueness into strength. He found a platform in fashion that celebrates individuality, gracing high-profile editorials and campaigns that push diversity forward. What makes Brooks especially unusual is not just his vitiligo, but his poetic presence. He often blends modeling with spoken word and performance art. His ethereal look and bold confidence challenge gender norms and redefine masculinity in fashion. In a world full of replicas, Brooks is a living work of art, reminding us that the skin we're in can be our greatest canvas. 5. Anouk Yai. Anouk Yai made history by becoming the first South Sudanese model and only the second black woman after Naomi Campbell to open a Prada runway show. Born in Egypt and raised in the US, her rise to fame was sparked by a single viral photo taken at Howard University's homecoming event. Her sharp features, radiant dark skin, and regal bone structure captivated the fashion world instantly. Anouk represents a new generation of supermodels who embody diversity, intelligence, and grace. She's walked for Dior, Versace, and Chanel, and consistently uses her platform to talk about representation and equality. Anouk isn't just unusual in looks. Her journey from biology student to fashion powerhouse is a modern fairy tale. 4th, Madeline Stewart. Madeline Stewart made headlines as the world's first professional supermodel with Down syndrome. Born in Australia, she struggled with health issues and obesity in her early years, but through determination and support, she transformed her life. When she declared she wanted to be a model, the fashion world listened and embraced her. Madeline has walked in over 100 fashion shows, including New York Fashion Week and Paris Fashion Week, making her one of the most booked models in the world. She's also launched her own fashion label and become a global ambassador for inclusivity. Madeline's presence on the runway sends a powerful message. Beauty is not limited by chromosomes, and dreams are valid for every body and mind. 3. Jillian Mercado. Jillian Mercado is a fierce force in fashion who lives with muscular dystrophy and uses a wheelchair, yet she's unstoppable on the runway and in editorials. As a Dominican-American model, Jillian is redefining what inclusion looks like in an industry that rarely embraces disability. She's modeled for Diesel, Beyoncé's merchandise line, and appeared on the covers of major magazines. Jillian uses her visibility to advocate for disability rights and broader representation. What makes her unusual isn't just her physical presence, it's her fearless attitude, her unapologetic boldness, and her refusal to let stereotypes limit her. Jillian proves that fashion is for everyone, and she's here to lead that revolution. 2. Winnie Harlow. Winnie Harlow, born Chantel Brown Young, rose to global fame as one of the first models with vitiligo to achieve mainstream success. Her skin, marked by distinct white patches, once made her the target of bullying. But rather than hide, Winnie embraced her difference and turned it into her power. She gained global attention on America's Next Top Model, and since then, she's walked for major brands like Victoria's Secret and appeared in magazines like Vogue and Elle. Winnie's confidence, charisma, and outspokenness have made her more than a model, she's a movement. She speaks openly about self-love, representation, and breaking down barriers in beauty. Her journey has inspired millions to see beauty not in spite of differences, but because of them. 1. Jalisha Nightingale. Jalisha Nightingale is a Barbadian model whose appearance is as mesmerizing as it is rare. Her piercing blue eyes contrast strikingly with her rich, dark skin, creating a look that seems almost otherworldly. Her eye color is natural and inherited a rarity for someone of African descent. She made headlines after her photos went viral, eventually leading her to walk in New York Fashion Week and other global fashion shows. She's modeled for top designers and even appeared in movies like Justice League. Beyond her beauty, Jalisha is a proud ambassador for Caribbean representation in fashion. She uses her platform to speak on embracing one's roots and standing tall in uniqueness. In a world that often expects conformity, Jalisha shines by simply being herself.